Welcome to today's video, The Atomic Holocaust That Surely Shall Be. We go to a short video of Elder McConkie's April 1979 General Conference talk.
Peace has been taken from the earth, the angels of destruction have begun their work, and their swords shall not be sheathed until the Prince of Peace comes to destroy the wicked and usher in the great millennium. We do not say that all of the saints will be spared and saved from the coming day of desolation, but we do say there is no promise of safety and no promise of security except for those who love the Lord and who are seeking to do all that he commands. It may be, for instance, that nothing except the power of faith and the authority of the priesthood can save individuals and congregations from the atomic holocausts that surely shall be. And so we raise the warning voice and say, take heed, prepare, watch, and be ready. There is no security in any course except the course of obedience and conformity and righteousness. For thus saith the Lord's scourge shall pass over by night and by day, and the report thereof shall vex all people, yea, it shall not be stayed until the Lord come. Nevertheless, Zion shall escape, if she observe to do all things whatsoever I have commanded her, saith the Lord. But if she observe not to do whatsoever I have commanded her, I will visit her according to all her works, with sore affliction, with pestilence, with plague, with sword, with vengeance, with devouring fire.
Many general authorities have alluded to a future nuclear event, but few have given as much context as Elder McConkie does here. And we gain even greater understanding as we go to a statement given by Ezra Taft Benson in the October General Conference of 1961, where we read, "But on the other hand, if the Gentiles on this land reject the word of God and conspire to overthrow liberty and the Constitution, then their doom is fixed, and they shall be cut off from among my people who are of the covenant. The great destructive force which was to be turned loose on the earth, and which the prophets for centuries have been calling the abomination of desolation, is vividly described by those who saw it in vision. Ours is the first generation to realize how literally these prophecies can be fulfilled, now that God, through science, has unlocked the secret to thermonuclear reaction." Here, Elder Benson tells us what will happen to the wicked Gentiles in this land when they conspire to overthrow liberty and the Constitution. And in addition to telling us that their doom is fixed and that they shall be cut off from among the people of the covenant, he defines this destruction as the abomination of desolation and suggests that it will be thermonuclear in nature. So when we combine what these two prophets have said about the future, we get a very clear picture, but it doesn't end there. We now go to Joseph Smith Matthew, where the Lord himself explains the relationship between the abomination of desolation and his appearance to his saints, or the elect. "And again shall the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet be fulfilled. And immediately after the tribulation of those days, the sun shall be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And as I said before, after the tribulation of those days, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken, then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory." And whoso treasureth up my word shall not be deceived. For the Son of Man shall come, and he shall send his angels before him with a great sound of a trump, and they shall gather together the remainder of his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. And so we conclude that the abomination of desolation is not only a sign that the Lord's coming is imminent, but because it comes via an act of nuclear warfare, it is not so difficult to figure out which nations are likely to be involved, especially in a world where the US and NATO insist on provoking the Russian bear. Of this situation, the prophet Joseph Smith said, "When the great bear, Russia, lays her paw on the lion, England, the winding up scene is not far distant." This brings us to the close of this presentation. If you have found this video to be of interest and would like to delve a bit deeper, please take a minute to watch this video, where we explore Russia's involvement in burning the whore as detailed in Revelation chapter 17. Thanks for watching. Please take a minute to subscribe or share a link. Catch you in the next video.